Hi, today is Friday. It's the 24th of April. My name is Adam Hebener, and this is today's Weekend Weapons video. Now, you might have thought I was going to say the Modern Minute, and that's something we do for all of the folks who are in our community, but on Fridays we put together a special piece. It's this very thing. It's called Weekend Weapons, and it's really just aimed at serving the agent population in a special way. And so I hope this one will be extra valuable to you. I've included a few tools for you to review, the most valuable of which is the Case-Shiller Index of housing prices going all the way back to 1890. Now, I want you to understand why I've included this. It's not because I want you to think about rises and falls in real estate value or even look at any of that. It's just simply this. It's because I want to encourage you by proving to you mathematically and economically that whether we are going up or we are coming down, real estate transactions must occur. Now, how do we know that's true? Well, we know it's true simply because if real estate transactions weren't happening, we would not have that data. It's literally the data, it's the transaction occurring that actually indicates to us those falling prices as well as rising prices. So because I've heard so much from the agent community that we serve, that folks are just worried. They want to know, Adam, what happens? Do I need to get out of the business? Am I going to be thinking about another job? Do I need to, rethink my whole life here? Is real estate over? I just want to encourage you, it's not over. And depending on where you're at and perhaps how things are just playing out for you, this might be just the beginning for you. So be hopeful. Take advantage of this tool. Use it. Just drink it in and know whether we're rising or falling. Really, what real estate agents work on is velocity. It is the velocity of transactions, not whether values are up or values are down, that make our business. So I hope that helps from the lending side to the realtor side. We love you. We're grateful for you guys. We care about you. As I let you go, I just want you to have one final thought, maybe one thing you could, one little activity you could engage in that might help you walk through the rest of this process. And that is that whether the quarantine is lifted officially or is lifted in phases, however it ends up looking between Denver and the state and all the different laws that we're dealing with, regardless of how that plays out, I just want to encourage you to ask yourself, maybe open up a journal and write at the top of it, what did quarantine teach me? And just kind of walk through this process. What do I want to keep from this experience? What have I learned that I don't want to add back into my life? What have I found that is now essential to me? Or what have I learned that was always essential to me? And just take some time to meditate on that idea. What have I been taught through quarantine? Because I've heard some of the horror stories, I've heard some bad things, I've heard some frustrations, but I've also heard some interesting things. One of my friends told me they were reminded of iambic pentameter because they're helping their kids through the study of poetry. So good things can come in, bad things can come in, but I just want you to take a moment, write that out a little bit, and think about what you want to take into the next phase of your life. I hope that you'll feel encouraged. You are certainly going to be going into a real estate market that needs your services. And for you to understand how real estate trades is exceptionally valuable. You can change people's lives with it. We're going to be bringing more to you on that front, but I hope this finds you well. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you again next week. Take care. Bye-bye.